Hi everybody, it's Kelly again. Today I wanted to do, okay, step back a couple. I ordered this foundation from Tarte. It's brand new out and I wanted to give it a try, and I did already put it on, but I wanted to show it to you and kind of do maybe a face of the day or something like that. But this is Tarte's new foundation. It took 2 weeks for it to get here. I ordered it in a medium, medium as in the color. And when I looked at it, I'm like, oh my gosh, Kelly, that is way too dark for you. Okay, that's what I thought, right? Okay, I have it on. I haven't put any powder. I have not put anything over it. So let me zoom in. Okay, so this is my first try. Now, if you do like this foundation and you do get it, watch your eyebrows. I have been trying to scrub this out of my eyebrows, and one bad thing against it is it likes to be in hair, obviously, because you can see it in my eyebrows. See it? It's kind of orangey. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's very interesting. It comes in this bottle, and at first when I opened the package, I'm like, is this powder? Is this another powder foundation that they've come out with? But then when I looked on the back, it says on the bottom here, shake well. I'm like, okay, that's not a powder. So when I shake it, you probably can't hear it, but I can hear it. There is foundation in here. This is the color. You just twist that top off. That's the color, and it's very, you have to be very careful. See, it's really, really liquidy, okay? Now, when you put this on, it makes your skin feel very, very silky. And so what I did was I just used the top and my finger, and I just kind of put it in, you know, where I have those like veins on my face, things that I really wanted to cover a lot of. And you have to really act fast with this stuff. It dries very quickly, but I really like, you know, Tarte. This is an amazing product here. It makes your skin feel very, very silky. It makes it feel very silky. I just want to pull that down my neck so I don't look like, you know, hey, look at me, I'm suntan face. I only tan my face, but not my neck. So I just put it on with my fingers. And of course I used my, you know, it's my favorite. I can't help it. My professional benefit. I can't live without this stuff. This stuff is like $31, $32 at Ulta. And I love it. And one tube will last you quite a while. Okay, so that is the new Tarte foundation. I don't know if it's at Ulta. I haven't been to Ulta, let's see, what, in a week or two I haven't been over there. So I'm really liking that. Now I was just going to take my CC cream from It Cosmetics with that coal tip, which I absolutely love. You have to try this. It feels so good. I could just like be here all day doing that. Just, you know, but it does squirt out kind of fast, so you have to be careful how much you get. I don't put a whole heck of a lot on because then I have eye concealer all over my face. That's not good, because then it looks like almost like cakey face. So let's see how this under eye concealer goes, how these two play together. The Tarte foundation and the under eye concealer. Let's see if they play well together. Sometimes they don't, and sometimes you will see a lot of separation. I've had that happen before. So when you do concealer, try not to rub your eye. Try to just pat it in really well. And they play well together. So let me let you look. Let my camera zoom. So there is the It Cosmetics. It brightens, you know, it has a brightening effect too. So that is very good that they both play well together. If I had to choose between the It Cosmetics CC Cream or the new Tarte Foundation, the one thing I can tell you that is different between them is that you can play a little bit longer with the CC Cream. It doesn't dry instantly. You have to be very, very quick with the Tarte foundation. I like them both. We'll see how the Tarte foundation wears today, and then I will come back later on and show you how it's lasted for me all day. I have some errands to do today. So for my blush, I'm going to take my favorite Bare Minerals. This is that, you can still get this on QVC. I think it's called, I called it Blushing Bride last time. It's not Blushing Bride, it's Fresh Face. I'll have to look that up. But it comes with your blush, your bronzer, and your highlighter. And you know what, it's just my absolute favorite. I just can't get enough of it. I keep saying that, oh no, I'm gonna, you know, now Tarte's my favorite, but I keep coming back to this stuff because for pretty fair skin, it works really, really well. It doesn't it doesn't over bronze you, which is very easy to do for me. And then I look like bronzy face like I did when my husband did my makeup. And if you haven't seen that, please go look, because I was very glowy that day. I was glowy and my face just shone like the sun. He just did one heck of a job, that guy. But he's a good guy, and he went with it and did it. So I do have to say that for him. Many men would not like to do their wives' makeup, especially when their wives are very picky what goes on their face. But he did a good job, so can't say anything bad about that. Okay, so there's the bronzer, and as you can see, you can't see too much of it, and that's how I like it. So then I'm gonna take this, the bronzer is called the Inner Glow, and this blush is called the Natural High. And I do have to tell you, right now I am trying to get my makeup table, my makeup area kind of, I'm changing it right now because it's really hard for me to see everything that I've got. I have so much. So I'm gonna be going to a bigger table area so I can see actually what I have. So I'm not always using the same thing because nothing is quite accessible to me. So now I'm going to use the big break, and you know what, I'm just going to use my blush brush, and I'm just going to go over that real easily, real gently, just like that. And since I don't want a lot of makeup on today, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this palette right here for my eyeshadow. But first I need to do my brows. There you are. See, I'm still looking. My desk is a total mess. I mean, there's stuff everywhere. So trying to find things is... And I've got all these little hairs that are saying they want to be involved in my eyebrows. I'm really still liking this Brow Stylist Plumper from Loreal. I'm still liking it. I'm still using it. Once in a while I'll change up and I'll use the Anastasia, the Auburn that I've done in the past. But to me, this just makes my eyebrows just look a little bit more normal than that does. And not so dark and waxy, because it's not a wax, you know, whereas the Brow Wiz has a little bit of the wax in it to keep your brows kind of in place, even though I do use the brow gel. So, and I do need to, I need to get my Twinkle shaver back out and shave my face again, because, and I've been meaning to, but I just haven't done it. trying to get my house together. I told you I was cleaning the other day because I am going to start schooling my daughter soon, and we are setting up downstairs this time so I can keep an eye on my oldest daughter, because last year my kids didn't work and this year they are, so they would, you know, be downstairs, and they're not going to be this year, so I really need to be down there with her just in case she needs me. And I don't like her, I have a thing about her being, even with the monitor on upstairs, I have a thing about her being downstairs by herself. It just, I don't know, I like to be very, very close to her just in case she needs me. So I have decided that I'm going to start schooling my daughter a month before school, regular public school starts, just because I want to, you know. I think that summer for kids, I think they tend to forget things over the summer, and I don't want her forgetting anything because we work so hard. She works so hard to try to, you know, remember everything, and she works really hard during the year to get where she's at, and to have it all taken away just because we haven't practiced during the summer. So we're gonna, I think I'm gonna do kind of a year-round kind of schedule like the public schools do. I'm just gonna kind of do maybe 3 months on, 1 month off, because that little break is really nice for the both of us. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the big break right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to put it by my brows. It's a really pretty highlighter. I really need to shave my face. That sounds really funny. I need to shave my face, you know? But a lot of the hair has grown back. And from those twinkle shavers, you can see, I don't know if you can see in the camera, it's still peach fuzz. It did not grow back coarse. It did not grow back extra hairy. It's the same as what it was before I shaved it. So if somebody tells you not to use those because that's what'll happen, it doesn't. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my Inner Glow for my eyelids. So I'm gonna put that with my, I'm sorry, I'm not even telling you what brushes I'm using. That is very, very not nice of me. This little brush is called, is it, no, it was this little brush. Got lots of little brushes. This is the Real Techniques, and it is the detailer brush, and you can find these brushes at Ulta and Ulta.com, and I think they're the best brushes that I have, even out of my Sigmas. They do not shed like my Sigmas do, and my Sedona Laces really shed too. Okay, so this is my Coastal Scents brush. It's just a flat brush, and I'm going to take that Inner Glow that I used as a bronzer on my face, and I'm just going to put this on my eyelid because I'm going for more of a natural kind of look today. I'm not doing anything that I need to have a lot of makeup on for. And I do want to tell you that with this Tarte foundation, it is very matte. I mean, I haven't put any powder on. None. No powder, okay? So this is how it looks. And I'm wondering, you know, whenever I use foundation, I've always used a powder after it, and I'm wondering if I should or if I shouldn't. All my pores are covered, all my forehead wrinkles, they're pretty good. There's a couple right here. But it actually really, really did a good job at covering without powder. So I may, as hard as it is for me, I may try to see if this foundation can last without a powder. That would be really, really good. Okay, so then I'm taking my Bare Minerals Tapered Crease Defining Brush, and I got this in a little kit. I can't remember what little kit. It's just a little, like a traveling blender brush. And I'm going to take that natural high pink and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that in my crease. Just to kind of blend it out. You can't see it very well. You can see the pink, but in the mirror it's very, very natural. Okay, I may need a little bit right here. Okay, so that is all I used for my full face, was this. It's very, very easy to apply. And like I said, you can get that face palette on QVC still. It comes as a kit. You get a couple other things with it, like some eyeshadows. If you look back on my videos, you can see I did a, I think I did a get ready with me. So I think I did, but I showed the whole palette, or not the whole palette, but I showed the whole kit that you get in the mail. So let's keep going. I am gonna put on some, some eyeliner. Okay, and this is the e.l.f. Expert Liquid Liner, and I find that it works best as a waterproof liner. Okay, so I'm going to move you here so you can, and maybe move you down, because I always bend down in the mirror. And my little hairs are trying to get into my eyeliner again. Okay, here we go. There's one I'm just going to do. I'm not going to do a really thick eyeliner today. It's just going to be a real natural. Good grief, Kelly. Get it together today. Why don't you? And I'm not ashamed to say that I think I just screwed up this eye. And I did. Let's just try to fix this one now. You know, we all make mistakes, and sometimes things work out the way that you want them, and sometimes they don't. But you just gotta keep trying. Now let's see if these look good together. Play nicely, camera, play nicely. Okay, no, they're not playing nicely together. One's down, one's up. And that's what I call practicing. Gotta practice this stuff. Even, I mean, I've been doing this for years and I still sometimes can't get it right. But practice makes perfect, right? Okay, so then I'm going to take my Loreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara, and you can buy this at any drugstore. You can buy it at Ulta. sometimes Ulta will have sales like with their drugstore brands, like buy one get another for 50% off, which isn't bad. I also buy a lot of my drugstore cosmetics at CVS just because they give you beauty bucks if you open up a card, you know, like a, it's like a points card. That's all it is. It just adds points when the more beauty products you buy, and then you get coupons. Like the other day I had $10 off whatever I wanted to buy. So that's a pretty good deal, I would say. Because even drugstore cosmetics are expensive. You know, they add up fast. So that is good for you to know if you do. Because I have a CVS closer to me. And I just happen to like the people in there that run the store, and they're really helpful and friendly. Okay, so there are my eyes. And I'm not going to put a powder on today, so I will show you how this looks later on today. And we'll see how it, you know, how it does. I'm going to take my matte balm, my Revlon Color Burst, and this is, elusive. Huh, I read it without my glasses. And this is what it looks like. And I'm not putting it on with any lip. Yeah, honey.
Sorry to interrupt, but didn't you say you needed to leave at 2?
No, the appointment's at 3.
At 3.
Yeah. What time is it?
It's 5 to 2.
Okay, yeah, I'm okay. This is a little pinker than I like normally, but I guess it's okay for today. You know, sometimes colors can be very deceiving because what it looks like on the outside. Okay, let me show you. Let me ask you this question. Oh, I guess maybe it does look like. What do you think? You think it looks like that from the outside? I think it's more pinker on my lips than this. And you never know how your skin's going to react to color. It can always change it. It's just like perfume. If you smell perfume on someone else and it smells so good, and then you spray it yourself and it's like, does not smell the same. It's just the body chemistry, and it changes things. What you may see on someone else may not particularly look good on you because it comes out a different color or a different smell. So I know I have some people who really like the color of my hair, and who, you know, I've told them what they need to do, and they'll come back and say, well, I did what you said, but look at my hair. And I'm like, did you start off, you know, blonde? Yeah, I did that. I did everything. And, you know, I feel bad, but it's like, I don't know what to tell you, because everybody's body chemistry is different. That's one thing I learned when I was going to go to beauty school. They gave me a huge packet of questions, and you know, what stripes go well with what body type, and what lipstick looks better with this hair color, just, you know, the things like that in general. And body chemistry, your body chemistry is everything. So I'm going to show you my outfit of the day, although I don't have my shoes on. They're just flip-flops. So that's all that I'm going to be doing with that. I don't have any jewelry on yet, just because I haven't gotten there yet. And to be quite honest with you, I have an appointment at 3 o'clock to go get my tires done. So I really don't need to look all blinged out for the tire men. So I'm going to show you my outfit. And I love this top. Oh, that's okay. So this top is my love. This is the first day I've tried it on, and it has the flutter sleeves. I don't think you'd call these bell sleeves, just because the bell sleeves are usually longer, so I guess this would be flutter flutter sleeves. It does have a band down here, which is okay. It's not my favorite because it seems, I don't know, to me it kind of accentuates my troubled area, which is right here. This is all my troubled area, is right here, and some on my inner legs. But I do have my bodysuit on today, as you can see. So there's a huge difference in that bodysuit when I wear one and when I don't. So that I have my Maurice's jeans on. These are in a 15-16, and they have little glitteries and little ribbons and stuff on the pockets. They're very cute and they're very comfortable. And they're straight leg, so they go down and they fit your ankle very tightly. And the top is really cute. I'm sure you saw it in the video earlier. It's got this cute little crochet all the way around. And this is from Maurice's too. And this top is in an extra large, and it just fits me. So, and I haven't gained any weight. At least I better not have. So, I hope you enjoyed the video today. I am going to make an attempt to come back this evening. That is my daughter's cat. She howls when she can't find her. Look, she's looking for her. So she's howling for her. Anyways, so I am going to come back. I am not putting powder on my face. And you know, I think that medium foundation, the medium color, it really blended nicely with me. And I have not been outside. Of course, even if I was, I would not be brown, I'd be red, because I don't tan. There's only been one time I've ever tanned, and that was at a tanning booth, and I had to burn in order to get tan, and those were in my younger years. And I got awfully brown, and I was really proud of myself. I thought I looked pretty dang good. But then, you know, that's when all those warnings came out that the tanning beds weren't good for your skin, that they could cause skin cancer, and skin cancer runs in my family. And I thought, oh, no more. I'm not gonna ruin my skin, damage my skin anymore. So I didn't, and that was that. So the medium does look pretty good on me. I'm pretty happy with the foundation, and as long as it stays matte like this, I will be totally fine. Now, I didn't even set my concealer. Ooh, that might be a knot. So I am just gonna go ahead really quickly and just put a little bit of my Rimmel. Where are you, my little brush? My little brushy poo, where did you go? I guess I'll just have to use this one. I'm just gonna use my buffing brush by Real Techniques. And this, of course, is my favorite powder is the Stay Matte. The CC Cream powder works really well too. If you're going to do your whole face, it works pretty well for your pores. It does hold all day. So what they say in there is true. Okay, so that is all the powder I am going to put on today. And I will show you later how I fared. I'm really kind of nervous about going somewhere without putting powder on because, like I said, ever since high school I have used a powder over my foundation. But you may not need to with this. Wouldn't that be so cool? That means you would only need to buy one face product, one foundation. You would not need a powder to go over it, and I think that would be totally awesome. So I am going to get going. One of these days I'm going to have to dye my hair again because it's turning pink. You can see it. Pink! I just washed it today, that's why. It's happy. It's happy. It wants to be pink. So I love you all, and I will see you this evening. Bye. Okay, so I am back. It is 6:45, and I have been to the tire place. Came back home and started cleaning again. Yes, I know, I'm still cleaning because my children are having fun on their computers and I am so tired. And tomorrow I am not going to be doing a video. I'm so sorry. Oh, here come all my little wobodes. I have to take my son to get his braces off. Finally, they said they were going to take his braces off last time, but they didn't, and now they say they're going to take them off tomorrow. And then my 7-year-old is getting a consultation because her teeth are so overcrowded, they're hurting her. So that will probably be another orthodontic bill I'll be beginning pretty soon. I've put 3 of my kids in braces already. They had to have teeth like mine. They couldn't have teeth like their father's, which are white and gorgeous. So I wanted to show you the makeup, but I also wanted to tell you kind of, you know, that I was in the heat. It's not that hot, but it is still hot for me because you know how I love to sweat, and any type of heat is going to make me sweat. And perspire, I guess, is the right word for that. And so anyways, while I was waiting for my truck, I was sitting outside in the heat, and then, let's see, I came home and I started cleaning again, which I'm in the air conditioning, but I had ribs for dinner. So I had to keep wiping my face with the paper towel because I'm not going to sit here and admit to you that I'm a clean eater, because I'm not when it comes to ribs. I'm going to dive into them, I'm going to eat them like I want to eat them. So anyways, I wanted to show you my... It has lasted very well. I mean, you might be able to see a little bit here because I was wiping my face. I know, you can call me Piglet if you want to. It's okay. But for the most part, I'm very, come on camera, I am very happy with it. It did sink into my lines a little bit, but like I said, they're not as bad as they used to, not nearly, but they're, you know, I've been squinting. I forgot my glasses. I was cleaning, and then all of a sudden I had to go because I was going to be late, and I did not want to miss my appointment with the tire place. So I was squinting a lot, like I normally do when I don't have my glasses on. So I think, of course, my lipstick is gone. I told you I wasn't going to touch up at all, and I didn't. So this is how it looks, and I still look, to me, okay, so I'm showing a little bit of shine through here, okay? You can see that with the light coming in. I am showing a little bit of shine, but you know what? For the most part, if I came in my room and I had to leave again, I wouldn't powder my face because it's not enough shine to really care about. I mean, it's more of a natural, dewy kind of finish right now. This side, maybe because the sun's not shining on it, but you can really see my highlighter right here, which, you know, I guess maybe it accentuates that shine. But I just wanted to show you, I like the makeup. I think it's good. I think that if you're fair, depending on how fair you are, if you have red tone in your skin, I think the medium would be good for you. Even with a medium foundation, if you find that it's a tad too dark, if you have a, which I'm sure you would, a very fair powder, you know, you could put that over it and lighten up that foundation a little bit. So if you're finding that it's a tad too dark, you can correct it that way. But I'm telling you that I have very fair skin, but I have a lot of red in my skin, which I've said before. And this makeup has covered it, and it has kept it covered all day, and it's always in here. I always get red in here. So I am really happy. So between the It Cosmetics CC cream and the medium Amazonian clay liquid foundation, I like them both. The CC cream I have not tried without powder. I don't think I would try without powder because it doesn't go on and finish like a powder as much as the Tarte does. So I do use the Bye Bye Pores It Cosmetics powder with that, like I've explained. Underneath my eyes still look really good. There's no seeping into my my fine lines under my eyes. I mean, granted, I'm not going to be able to ever get rid of those fine lines. They're not going to just go away. They're always going to be there. And makeup only can cover so much and blur so much. So yes, I still have my fine lines and wrinkles under my eyes. But they're pretty good for the most part. So if I had to say which one is my favorite out of the two, it would be a very close call. It would be very, very close because I'm very happy with the Tarte that I don't need a powder. But I am also happy with the It Cosmetics because of the way it covers and the way it goes on. And Tarte covers too. So I think it would have to be a personal decision on your part which one you would like. For me, if I had to wear one every day and I had to pick, it would be the Tarte. Because the CC cream, you know, they explain that they do color correcting and it's a full coverage cream, which they do and it does, but guess what? So does the Tarte. I mean, it is a color correcting foundation because look at my face. There's absolutely no red in it. And it also says that it's anti-aging and hydrating. Okay. But as a person that has worn it for 3 days in a row, I'm not going to say anything bad about it. It has sunscreen in it. I don't believe the Tarte has sunscreen. It has an SPF of 15, and this has an SPF of 50. So be careful if you're photographing in this, because I believe the higher SPF that you go up, the more of a white. It's not very photogenic, is what I think I'm understanding from what I've read. So if you are doing photos, this has a lot less. And it's funny, I just looked, it has an expiration date of 9/15. So that's odd. I've never seen an expiration date on foundations. Now that's something I just noticed. So this has an expiration date of 9/2015. So hopefully I can use all this in, what, 2 months? 2 more months. That's kind of weird, and that is something that just put a big downer on this foundation for me. I'm not going to complete this in 2 months, and so I'm just going to keep using it afterwards. I'm not going to throw it away or anything. So anyways, that concludes my video for today, and I just wanted to let you know again, I will not be posting one tomorrow because simply I have nobody to sit with Haley tomorrow, my oldest daughter, and of course she can't stay alone because she has really bad epilepsy. So and my van is broken. I have a wheelchair van, and the door is broken on it where the ramp comes out, and it's a minivan, thank God. It's not a full-size van. So I am going to have to try to get her up on the other side of the van, which is not real wide, but I think my son and I can do it. So I am going to have one heck of a day tomorrow. So I need to get my husband to fix that door, because that van, when she goes places with us, I need that van for her because she is 145 pounds and there's just no picking her up. There's no way. So anyways, that's why I probably won't put a video up. If I feel spritey tomorrow night, I may put one up for you, but if I don't, please don't be disappointed. So please like and hit the subscribe button if you enjoy my videos, and if you have any comments or recommendations of videos or something that you want to see me do a review on, or any kinds of questions you want to ask me, please feel free to do so. I love reading all of your comments, and I always get back to each and every one of you, because you know I'm little peas right now, but even if I was big peas, I have this thing about getting back to everybody's emails. So I don't care if it takes me all day. I have this thing that if someone emails me or messages me, I have to get right back to them. Just like I have to be a punctual person. I'm never late anywhere. So that is just me, and that's a little bit more about me that maybe you didn't know. So anyways, I will see you either tomorrow or I will see you on Thursday. Bye, everybody.